audition until you're in the recording booth doing it again, and then you're like, okay, we're good. So that was probably the most growth, I guess, because it had been so long, and then it got kind of back into it. So
neat.
Yeah, no, like I feel like as an actor, you're constantly growing and constantly learning. Like every time you do something new and whatnot. For me, like I guess like kind of the thing that like really like was like a major jump, because we do have those too, was I voiced Nozomi in Keijo, if any of you guys are familiar with that show. Yeah, I love it so much. All the girls fight each other on a floating platform with their boobs and butts, and you scream stuff like vacuum butt cannon, and it is so much fun. This was my first like really like long form series like anime lead, and it's kind of like styled as like almost like a they're all girls but like almost like a shonen sports show, so it's like it's like funny but like it takes the sport like seriously, so you're doing a lot of like yelling and everything like that, and I loved to scream. I always have. When I was a little girl, I would throw my Barbie up and do blood curdling screams as she fell, so just over and over again in the backyard, which I'm sure the neighbors love. My biggest thing was breath control, because I was self-taught. I'd never taken any acting classes, and I'd never done any sports because I'm bad. I was like, I'm really struggling with my breath control. And like, I'm like fumbling my way through this. I'm like, okay, I am really stubborn. I'm big Aries energy, and if there's something that I'm just like, this needs work, I'm like, I'm gonna work really, really hard on this one particular thing. So I started doing yoga regularly. Like I did yoga like every single day, and then I even signed up for kendo for a little bit so I could get better with breath control. And it has made a world of difference since then. Like that really helped me, because I could focus more on the acting instead of thinking like, did I take a big enough breath to get through like these sentences or this paragraph? Because for ADR, you don't just have breaks or anything where you can breathe, like with like freeform pre-lay animation or with video games that like aren't to time and stuff like that. So I was like, I have to get real good at breathing, which ended up helping when I started doing long form narration for audiobooks later on. I was so used to like kind of controlling my breathing, I can get through these paragraphs, and I'm like, oh, I don't have to do all that in one breath anymore, but I could if I needed to. But yeah, so that was like kind of like a big technical kind of
that's so cool. You even took kendo up, like that's cool.
Yeah, I was very bad at it, but
Did you have fun at least?
your girl did it, like, and I was like, oh yeah, so like that's like, because Clifford Chapin was my director on it, and he was like, have you ever done like a martial art? And I was like, no. I was like, I'm gonna go find one. So yeah, it was really fun.
It's a good one to do. I did kendo for a year.
Dude, that's intense.
wow.
Yeah, it's awesome though.
Spar.
Yes. Can we get some swords on stage?
He will kill me.
No, I think the biggest I feel like milestone for my growth as an actor. So when I was doing theater and like during my start as a voice actor, I never thought I could do cool characters, and I always wanted to be a cool character, just somebody that was just cool. I was always the silly man. It was always silly and funny and wacky. But then I got to work on a show called Kemono Jihen as a character called Yui, and he's like this cool like teen, and he talks down here, and he's like always super cool.
Ooh.
And it took me like it was a trial for me to get through that show, because like my instincts were honed into being a silly man, and like that was not what the character wanted, so it was like really tough for me. We had to like redo so many lines, and like I felt like I was like I'm not the right person for this, like I'm supposed to be silly, I can't be cool. But the director dragged me through that whole show, and like the end product was like something I was super happy with, and that really like helped break a lot of like the misconceptions I had about myself and what I was capable of as an actor. And yeah, because of that, like now I'm a bunch of cool guys, and I feel cool about it too.
Aw, you are cool, Ben.
And Andy's a cool, silly guy.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I
It's
got
like
to
being
do
a
both.
hybrid. Yeah.
I got to do both. It's great. It's wonderful.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh well, congratulations and good job, all of you. I mean, it's tough work, right? I think a lot of people will look at creative industries and creative work and think that it's easy. You're just having fun all the time, but it is a lot of work. You put in a lot of mental work, technical work. You do studying, whether it's self-study or professional study at schools. What do you each plan to do for your future growth? How do you plan to continue your growth in the future?
I keep doing things that are really scary.
Ooh.
Like, I
Okay.
think that's where I'm at now. It's like, okay, I'm really intimidated. Like, I took drag classes.
Okay, that's different.
Like, from drag queens.
That's
and I was
cool.
incredibly intimidated. And they're very intense, but supportive. And then, and then I took burlesque classes, and I'm like, gosh, I've always wanted to be more comfortable in my body, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, as a young person, I took singing lessons because I was terrified of
singing.
opening my mouth and making the wrong sounds. So it's like,
I know I'll never be the same. Shook my world so hard again. Wish I washed away my sins. He's a dead man walking, blank stare in his eyes. Should have given up on the ones I trust. Never should have been surprised.